Alright, what is up YouTube? Multi-Apples here bringing you another video, and today we'll be playing some MLB The Show 24. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope you are all doing well. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Let me just some stuff around on my screen, on my laptop screen, so I can see chat easily. I got some drinks with me. I got some Powerade Zero mixed berry with me, and I got some Kroger branded lemon flavored water with me as well. Yep. All right. I actually did not look at the stats against my stats against the Los Angeles Dodgers. But we have a 1-0 victory, or 1-0 lead, I mean. Streaming a little late today. I actually am going back to university to get a degree in, I believe it's radiology. So I had my first class today. And I went for a walk, and I mentioned I'm practicing. Like, I did the written test for my driver's license. So I passed my written test, so I'm practicing for the driving portion of the test here in the state of Arkansas. So hopefully, oh man, that's gonna get caught, ain't it? Yep. I was gonna say, hopefully that can be a home run for us to tie. So, unfortunately it wasn't, and now we are down by 4. At least we got the runner out at second, the lead runner. So we're going to hit a double or better, because we really need to come from behind. Because unfortunately we gave up 3 runs. That's going to get caught. Not good for us. That is a 9-2 loss for us. I'm an Angels fan when it comes to, I know I'm wearing a Red Sox jersey, but I'm an Angels fan when it comes to Major League Baseball. Ah, that got caught, unfortunately. We're going to stay at second, and we'll drive in a runner, actually. Mickey Moniak is up to bat. Former #1 overall draft pick. A good player for the Angels. As the middle of the third. It's not like it would have mattered if we'd reached second or not. That was early. I was early on that play. Ah, shoot, we nearly beat out the throw. Huascar Wanoa. Probably butchered his name as our pitcher. We only needed one out. Just hit a double or better. I'm gonna stay here. Second. Seemed like it would have been easier just to stay at second because they would have probably gone a tag on us had we ran to third. And we lost, unfortunately. We're still first in the AL West in this season. All right. Up next against the Royals. Three home runs against the Royals in 13 at-bats. Should have classes Monday through Thursday. Safe. Scored in the for the stand right now, winning run, but we still have 8.1 innings left. Unfortunately, that wasn't out. Alright, let's see if we can hit the cycle. It's 1-1 right now. That's gonna get caught, so no cycle for us at least. Well, it's still possible, but we need another at bat. So we still need a single, a triple, and a home run. So it's tough. Triples are always tough for me. Sarah James, what's up? My day's been pretty good. How about yours? Alright, we have a single and a double, so we just need a home run and a triple for the cycle. That's going to be a double. No double play because there's already 2 outs. That's good, Sarah. I am from Arkansas. What about you? Another single, so I don't think we'd get a cycle today. Ah, strikeout right there from Moniak. So this is going to be our 3rd straight loss. Orlando, nice. I've been to Orlando. I liked it there. I loved Orlando when I visited. I think the last time I went to Orlando was in 2009-ish. Yeah, 2009. Because I remember going to see the Orlando Magic play. Oh, we're going to get out there. We're going to get out. And that was the year they went to the finals and lost to the Lakers. So that was in 2009. I've been to Florida a handful of times. I've been to Clearwater, St. Petersburg, Lake Buena Vista, Tampa, and Orlando. And Miami, actually, as well. That was a good catch. I was not expecting him to catch that, so. I loved Orlando, but I loved visiting, like, it's either Disneyland or Disney World. I always get confused as to which one is in Florida, but I love that. And I went to Epcot as well. Just late on that one. Home run. So 2-0 lead right now, but I think we've lost 4 straight now. So I want to change that. So I want to continue hitting home runs so we can at least begin our winning streak now. As we got Kyle Isbell out. Try saying his name 5 times fast. Alright, we're up 6-0 now. That's not that that's a bad thing. I definitely agree. It's just I don't really have the time to make one, and I can't afford to pay someone to make one. At least we drove in 2 runs before Mike Trout struck out. Uh, I'm I'm good right now, Sarah. Thank you for the offering to make the logo, though. So 1-2 count right now. Let's see. At least there wasn't a strikeout that time. Fortunately, it's still an out. Uh, we're up 10-0. I don't see Kansas City coming back to win the game. We won 11-0 now, so. Well, what's the rookie of the year? So we're in the 2025 season, the Road to the Show mode. Cole Reagans is the pitcher. You were just late on that one. That's gonna get caught. Thanks, sir. I know. Thanks for the offer, though. I'll let you know when I'm interested. So hopefully we can hit a home run here. No home run, but he did advance the runner, and Mike Trout's behind us. 15 home runs on the season, so. Fortunately, he hasn't been hitting that well this season with runners in scoring position. Nope, we're gonna go back to first. Brandon Drury, another talented Angels player. That's gonna get caught. Couldn't drive in the run, but still 3-1. So we should be able to get the force out here. Doesn't matter where we go to in terms of first or second, as long as we get the out, which we did. That ended the inning. And now it's 4-1. All right. There we go. There's the home run. Unfortunately, maybe a little too late. We'll see. Nope. Hit a single or better. I can definitely do that. There we go. You just need someone to drive us in. Mike Trout gets a triple. That will actually help us tie the game. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to. So, fortunately for us, we got a double and not a single. I'm not going to risk going to home on that throw. If it's a strikeout, or if there's just any kind of out here, we'll lose the game. Nope. Gonna go to extra innings. Unless Kansas City scores in the bottom of the fourth. I'm trying to keep an eye on chat as well. It's 3 for 5. We're up by 3 now, thankfully. About to be up by 6 as we drive in 3 total runs with that home run. I better be up by 6 than 3, so. Better, yeah. Oscar Manora with the victory. We should still be in first in the AL West. Let's check out the statistics, player statistics. 202 hits. Now, we didn't play that many games last in our rookie season, so. But we're nearly at the same amount of hits and doubles. I still need to work on the triples though, and I'm not very good at stealing bases. I think yeah, 29%. Take a look at we should be the league leaders in just about all the stats minus the triples. The triples are where I'm struggling at, so. Well, triples and stolen bases and walks. Baseball's the only sport video game where I actually prefer. You know, if I were to play it in person, like as an actual sport, I'd rather be on defense than offense. Whereas I know if I were to play a sport, I'd much rather, for American football, I like all three equally. I like special teams, I like defense, and I like offense equally. Whereas basketball, I like basketball. Um, I prefer offense, and soccer I prefer both equally actually. Whereas baseball, I'd rather be a pitcher than a hitter. Although I've never played baseball like at all, like other than outside of physical education class, outside of gym class, and I was not very good. I kind of regret not taking up as a kid though. I'd love to play. Wish I would have taken it up. 'Cause I know in terms of video games, basketball, I prefer like when I'm playing NBA Live or NBA 2K or any of the college basketball games. I prefer being on offense. So we are out there, unfortunately. It's gonna get caught. Soccer, I actually prefer playing soccer video games like the FIFA series or PES. I prefer offense, just because I'm not very good at defense, especially when it comes to like goalie or like defending penalties. In hockey, I'm not very good at defense either. I'm gonna stay at first. I could have probably went to second on that one, but it's kind of late for that now. Well, we're actually safe there. I have to go back. He caught the ball, so I couldn't, stay at third. I went too far on that one. That's my fault. Right. Now, in American football video games, I prefer playing on the offense, though I don't mind playing on defense. I played soccer as a child. I don't remember why I quit, but I regret quitting. And I played basketball as a kid, but I wasn't that good at basketball. I was actually pretty decent at shooting, though, when it came to basketball. That's about the only thing I could do. Did tennis and wrestling briefly. Oh, we got injured. And I did American football for 2 seasons. I played for American football. I was the defensive tackle on my team when I played. I played one game in high school as on kickoff, like one play as kickoff blocker. And I was mainly defensive tackle, and I was also a left tackle as well. Let's take a look at my stats versus each team. I've not played the Angels because I've played on the Angels. So I've not played against the Angels. I've not hit against the Cardinals, Giants, Marlins, Padres, or Reds. I want to say the Royals were the last American League team to play. And the Dodgers were the most recent National League team I played. I'm not entirely sure on that one. On either of those, actually. So, don't quote me on that. In terms of the road to show. Let's take a look at the calendar. We will be playing against the Giants later on, and same with the Marlins, and the Reds, and the Padres later on this season, because I think I made my Major League debut in the road to show mode after the Angels have played. So I have 7 home runs against the Tigers. 21 for 31. That's because I'm only really playing on the easy mode. The easiest difficulty in terms of hitting. I am not very good at hitting in real life when it comes to baseball or pitching. I'm not very good at anything in baseball in real life. But in terms of the video games, I am better at pitching than I am hitting. Actually, it depends, because in MLB The Show, I am better at pitching than I am hitting if, in terms of the... Yeah, and whereas in MLB 2K, I'd say I'm better at pitching than I am hitting. A 3 home run game, actually. We scored all the runs for the Angels. Now, the NCAA baseball games, I'm better at. I'm equal, actually, in those. Not very good at either, though, but I hardly play the NCAA baseball games. That's gonna get caught. Right, that wraps up the series against the Tigers. I just realized I zoned out. Wouldn't count professional wrestling. I'm not sure if you count professional wrestling as a sports game, but if you do, I again would do offense, but really depends on the sport. But I think baseball is really the only sport the only sports video game that I prefer playing on defense to offense. I know racing is a competitive sport and it can be classified as a sports video game. I don't know anything about cars or like the strategy for racing, regardless of the type of racing it is. Even for like cycling, like bicycles and athletics, I'm not sure about the strategy about that. I wouldn't know anything other than just to go faster than everyone else. I guess in terms of cycling, it's just cycling and athletic. Cycling is to go faster than everyone else and cross the finish line first. And whatever course you're doing in racing is just to cross the finish line first. If you're trying to win a race. Competitive race, at least. NASCAR is just to turn left and finish first. And I guess have the fastest qualifying time, and then for any sport, I don't know. I know rally is slightly different, which is rally off-road racing. Formula One is its own strategy, so I don't know. I don't know that. Like, racing's probably the sport I know the least about. I wasn't even trying to hit a home run there, and I did. Still no triples so far this year. I'm interested in like how do you would like coach racers or drivers or just cyclists actually like for like for any type of professional racing, whether it be kart racing, Formula One, rally, motocross, truck, any NASCAR. I think I already mentioned truck driving, competitive truck driving, which is a thing. Any kind of racing or motorcycle racing. I wonder what the strategy would be for like each driver and each team and how that would be applied for each race. Because I know each track is different. And how you would, because I know each team employs multiple drivers. Because, like, you coach NASCAR differently than you would in Formula One. And coach Formula One differently than you would, say, maybe in the World Rally Championships or the MotoGP series or Supercross. Like MotoGP would be different than Supercross, so that'd be interesting to actually see how to each team will like handle the how each team would handle each track and like the strategy for each driver. Now there's a lot of science. Even if NASCAR, I stated earlier that it's just turn left, but even that's an understatement because there's a science to it as well of going fast and just passing each driver and using your momentum or the slipstream or whatever it's called. That I don't know the proper terminology behind that. I oversimplified it, so. Like, I know, at least, I remember when I was in Italy and I was just relaxing at the Airbnb, I watched a couple episodes of a Netflix documentary over the Tour de France. And they went over a little strategy over how to, I know this is cycling, but how each team prepares for the Tour de France stage and how each team will, maybe for their best rider for that specific type of stage, whether it be the mountains, the time trials, the, specific section of the track, how they would prepare that and how they would, I know this, I understand the strategy at least somewhat behind that. Granted, I've forgotten most of it, but I understand like some of the basics, like for the mountain stages of the time trials, or at least how they do what they do and why. But when it comes to racing, like motorcycle racing, or car racing or truck racing or boat racing, I know nothing about that. I know in terms of athletics, like track and field, for the most part, I know nothing about that. I'm completely uneducated. I have done some 5K races, and we were coached. Because I joined a running club. At least I did. And what they'd always tell us is just to not worry about, about everyone else. Just run your own race, and just the proper techniques to run, and not actually injure yourself. So in that sort of aspect, I can understand what they do in like professional track and field, but other than just like the basics of not injuring yourself, I'm completely clueless. So it'd be cool to see how to see strategies for how like these Olympic level athletes or the people that run at universities or these professional track and field athletes. It'd be interesting to see how they would the strategies they would implement and how we would do for each distance. Whether it be the 100 meters, the 500 meters, the is 500 meters a thing, or the relay or the marathon? swimming as well because I know I did swimming as a child and I was for fun, like not for fun, but competitive swimming, and I wasn't very good at that either. So I'm gonna end. I'd like to know this. Like from what it's been like more than a decade and a half since I did that. So it was like maybe the mid 2000s is when I stopped. The mid 2000s decade. So I'm gonna hop off here, y'all. Thanks for watching. Deuces.